Almost paradise. We're knocking on heaven's door. Almost paradise. Hey guys, thank you all so much for joining me and Mama Star. Mama Star, are you ready?
Ready? Hi, everyone. Mama Star's here.
I will say the Bachelor in Paradise for me is getting a lot better. It was really hard at first to get into it because of how much they changed. I really like the cheesiness and the ghetto-ness of the Mexico beach location that they were at. But I'm starting to like this a bit more, and I think I'm liking Bachelor in Paradise a bit more because of the Goldens.
Okay.
I'm
Because the Goldens have brought the heat.
The Goldens are fun. I'm enjoying them more than the young people, actually. And I'm just like, honestly, we can get rid of the young people and just make it Golden Paradise.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
I don't think we need the young people.
It's an emotional roller coaster with them, and it's just too much.
I really, really enjoy them. And I wish they had more, but I guess it's because, Golden Bachelor and Golden Bachelor are so new. There's not a lot of cast to choose from who would be available for this time and have this time off to do so. But I hope moving forward they separate them, just because I just enjoy the Goldens more.
Yeah, it's two different. I think they're trying it out. It looks like, but it seems like it will be just two different shows and two different audience.
Yeah, two different audiences. Absolutely. Let's get started with the episode. You ready, Mama Star?
Mama Star, stay ready so she don't have to get ready.
Get ready. Period. So, in the beginning of this episode, we open up with Miss April really applying pressure to Jonathan, like really desperate to touch his six pack, telling her that, if she was younger, she would, pounce on him, and she's a cat that likes to purr. It was getting a little awkward. It was getting a little awkward, but Jonathan was doing his best to be respectful. What do you think of Miss April and Jonathan's relationship?
Yeah, well, I got a different take on that.
Okay.
I got a different take. He was a little thirsty because he was trying to stay on the show. Yeah, he knew that he was not going to get a rose from nobody because Jill was pissed with him, and who else was it?
He was with Alex, Kat. But Alex wanted Alex.
Yeah, wanted she wanted Andrew.
Yeah,
and so he was trying to snooze up to Kat, but he was thirsty. Yeah, so he was willing to do all of that with Miss April to stay on the show. She was doing.
I don't know if he was doing it to stay on the show. I know for the other women, he was absolutely doing his best to stay on the show.
He was doing it with Miss April. Why else would that he was young
just being
man?
Respectful. He was just
why? No, he was over there talking to her. He had been talking to her for a minute, and he wants to stay on the show. So if that's where his rose come from, he's willing to drop down and get his eagle on.
Oh, girl, I don't think so. But what do you think about the relationship between the relationship between Miss Natasha and RJ and Mr. RJ?
Well, Natasha, she's not gonna get on my nerves. Now RJ likes her. And I thought she was steamy with him too. I thought she liked him. I liked that little combination with her and RJ. I really, really did, and I like to see this coming out of her in this episode, because she did not get a chance or an opportunity to be this when she was on the first Golden Bachelor. We didn't even see the side of her. So I just love that her and RJ are just, getting steamy or whatever. And she needs to cook on that. She really
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, I like them as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't really pan out, but I really thought they had something when they came. It seemed like they came to Bachelor in Paradise coupled up. Remember, she was sitting on his lap when
Yes.
they came in on the boat, and they
You
have
know,
been hugged up ever since.
and Natasha is something, girl. But I ain't hating because guess what? That's what they would have been saying about me. They would have been saying, Mama Star is something.
Oh, you would have been all over the place.
Oh, child, please.
I really thought they had something, and then she just switched up, child.
No,
And she
she's
switched.
something. She trying to be something on there, and she need to
Well,
stay in her lane.
I wish that she just would have had some discernment because this is the thing. I didn't know that Mr. Gary was going to be a hot commodity, and when he shows up to Paradise, all of the ladies like are immediately
Well, he
going
has a lot
after
of
him.
personality because guess what? Had I been on there, none of them would have got that close to him.
Oh, you like Mr. Gary?
Oh, I would have took him on,
You would?
but I like CJ too.
Yeah, you that CJ seems more your speed.
Yeah, he's my speed. Yeah,
But I was just
I might drop in his DM since he's off the show.
okay. See what you can do, girl. I support it. I like Mr. Gary. I just had no idea that he was such a ladies' man. Like he came to Paradise and everybody was just, running for him. Miss Leslie was really into him. Miss Natasha, who had Mr. RJ, she, was beelining for him. And the way they set him up, they gave him a great intro.
Yeah, they did. They
So
really, really did.
I'm not shocked that he had the reception that he had because of the way the show introduced him. And I also can see why a lot of the Goldens went after him because he has a lot of energy and he's fun. And I think
Well,
that's
one
what they
thing
were
about the Goldens, they don't waste no time.
no, not at all.
They're not waiting around to see if
Not
he
at
gonna
all.
come over here. No, they're gonna come over to him. The women are gonna come over to them if they're not moving fast enough. And let me tell you one thing: they're not doing what them young people are over there doing, playing cat and mouse games. No,
Yeah.
they see what the prize is that they want, and they're going to open it up.
You know who surprised me? Miss Kathy.
Why?
Well, she was so rigid on the Golden Bachelor. Like, and she always had like an attitude problem. She was always getting into it with somebody.
Oh, okay,
She
in that
just did
aspect.
not seem like a very fun person. So for her to be the first person to take a body shot off of someone, I think it was Mr. CK. Yes, to take a body shot off of him, then to kiss him, and then she was going after all of the guys, and she was just the way she is on this show is completely different than what we saw on the Golden Bachelor.
And
She's
I'm gonna tell you why.
why?
Because she doesn't have all that competition.
Okay.
She has a lot of competition on it's one man, and everybody's trying to, showcase who they are with him. So
Hmm.
she, that was a little intimidating. And that was her first time on the show. But now she done came back with a extra grind. Okay?
Yeah,
Because she is all over that Paradise Island and I ain't mad at her. Go
me
for what you
either.
know. Go for what you
I
know,
like
mama.
seeing this side of her.
Yes.
And I'm gonna have to change these, mom. But I'm gonna bring up the people that we're talking about. But for a second, I'm just going to cover your face. I'll put it in the middle next time. But just so you
I'm
know,
always sacrificed.
I knew you were going to say something like that. I thought I put it in the middle. I will change it for the next time we do this. But if you guys want to know who we're talking about, this is Miss Cat.
And she looks so cute with that little outfit on. She
She
looks so cute.
did.
Yeah.
So all the ladies are circling Mr. Gary. Let me bring him up. We're going to briefly cover up.
Fat boy.
You would have been on him too. So Mr. Gary gets a date card. All the ladies are circling him. He has a lot to pick from. He sits down with Miss Natasha and he sits down with Miss Leslie, and he ends up picking. Where's the picture? He sits down with Miss Natasha for a second, but he ends up picking Miss Leslie for the date. Now, Miss Natasha was very hurt by that.
Yes.
He was just like, I thought me and Gary hit it off very well. So I was shocked that I didn't get the date. And I'm like, why are you trying to get with him when you already have you had something coming in with Mr. RJ? Miss Leslie has no one. No one. Let her enjoy Mr. Gary, but Mr. Tasha was just like, oh no, I want him too. Although she already had someone. I get that you're supposed to explore, but I felt like Mr. Tasha was being a little greedy. She already had a boo and she was looking for something else while in something with somebody else. What are your thoughts?
Why would you say that? If you're supposed to explore, you're supposed to explore.
Mm-hmm.
However, I do agree with you
Mm-hmm.
that, as a golden, slow your roll, mamas. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? But she wanted to see what that fish was about too. Like, listen, he came in, and he came in with a lot of personality. And one thing about, older women, they up for the challenge.
Yeah.
They're really up for the challenge, and she was going up against it too. But I don't like how she gambled. I
Yeah.
really, really
Me
don't,
neither.
because
Me
she
neither.
gambled wrong.
She
You know
did.
what I mean? And she wanted to see what he was like, and because he was giving it. Now he was giving it. He was all over the place.
No, he was
But
feeling himself. He was feeling himself.
okay, I'm feeling myself. Feeling myself. But Leslie is a little younger, and she wants a roll in the hay.
Yeah.
Like, she listen, she hasn't been in love, and she wants it. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? She wants it, and let it be known she wants it. And I'm not mad at that. I'm really, really not. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? She said, listen, um this is who I am. This is what I'm looking for. Bingo, bingo, bingo. And she's a little, younger, a little slimmer down, a little body on her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's who he wanted to explore. So, okay, now that's who you pick. That's who you want to explore. Fine with me. Because my rose, I wouldn't have given him my rose.
That's my thing. I feel like Miss Latasha was deeply like misguided, but by her own hand. Because
Not misguided. She wasn't
I don't
misguided.
feel like Mr. Gary gave her anything to make her think that
Right.
he would pursue her over Miss Leslie.
Right. The
That
thing
was
about that was, is I'm going to, I'm going to use my black girl magic. I'm going to jump in front of that, because I'm
Mhm.
going after him. I'm going to save him. But, she wind up, putting her own foot in her mouth,
Yeah.
because let me tell you one thing. If he took somebody else out, let her save her and save him with her roots.
I don't know why she did that. That was so crazy.
Yeah.
But
Let
before we,
her, let her let her save him with
yeah,
her rose. I'm going to get somebody else.
period.
And
Before we
then
get
we're
into
going to
the
play
rose
off of that. If he
ceremony,
want me, he can come across here and we'll talk about it. But I
period.
wasn't going to give him no rose. And I was pissed
But
with her for that.
before we get into the rose ceremony,
Yeah.
uh, can we talk about Dale and Kat?
Mm.
So, Kat has been known to be a bit high strung and have a bit of an attitude problem, right? However, I found myself agreeing with her a lot this episode
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
because her and Dale get
Dale is
into,
abusive.
okay, well, we won't say abusive, but her and Dale get into it because Dale lets her know that he kissed Ali Joe outside of the challenge. And she
Mm-hmm.
was just like, oh, well, that's new information to me. And I thought that,
Mm-hmm.
we were being open and honest with each other, and
Mm-hmm.
you never told me that. So while she's voicing her opinion on him letting her know that he kissed Ali Joe, he tells her, let's dead it. Like he keeps on telling her to dead it while she's explaining herself. And she's like, okay, well, wait a minute. Let me just get this out. Let me explain to you why I'm feeling this
Mm-hmm.
way. And he continues to cut her off and say, like, let's dead it, let's dead it, let's dead it. And he's making it seem like she is being a problem. And as she's saying, I hear you. Can I just say what I have to say? He
Mm-hmm.
says, oh, this reminds me of my ex. And she's like, what are you talking about? You just told me some new information and I am having a reaction and a response to that. But he decided to say, oh, this reminds me of my ex after he asked her to dead it and disregard her feelings. And I'm just like, Kat could be a lot, but I have to side with her in this because he was being completely unfair to her feelings, not wanting to hear her out, and trying to make her appear to be the problem when it's clearly him. Like he's constantly shutting her down while she's explaining to him how she feels. And then to throw that X line out there, for me, I didn't think it got that serious for him to take a dig. Like he got an attitude so quickly and was so like upset with her. I was just like, what's going on here? And if the ex gives you that reaction, maybe you're not healed from that relationship. And maybe
Bingo.
paradise isn't for you right now. What are your thoughts?
My thought is this. First of all, there's all kinds of red flags
Mm-hmm.
here. This guy totally has some trauma from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, somebody told him along the way that he was a fine black man,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever he
They
identifies with.
told him his eyes was pretty.
Yeah, and he believed them.
Mm-hmm.
So he walk around like his beauty don't stink.
Stink. Uh-huh.
And, you know, and that's how he presents himself in a relationship.
Yeah,
And you know, I felt like he was disrespecting her or
I agree.
dismissing her.
I agree.
She was trying to say, listen, I thought we were being open. We've been doing this for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So if you kissed her, that's not the point. The point is that that was a hidden thing. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to, let's deal with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we're going to make this, you know, we're going to do this a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to tell you how I feel
And
and
it's a
how
new relationship. So this
exactly.
should
So
be
we're learning one another. So you need to hear me out and hear how I felt about that, how I perceived it, and
mm-hmm.
my perception of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you don't want to talk about it is um that's not important. What's important is the act that was done and it was hidden. You tried to hide it. So with me, that was a telltale sign for me. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's not for me because this ain't gonna get no better. This gonna get worse. We in the front, we in the beginning of this relationship, and
Mm-hmm.
he's getting angry. I mean, he that thing was bothering him. Why is it bothering him? Then you're gonna say, you remind me of my ex, and you're so right, Nikki. Are you done with her? Or did you come on this show? Did you take the you know, opportunity to come on here just to get back at her?
Mm-hmm.
To make her jealous. What is going on here? Because there's something else going on here with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is really something else going on with him, and I feel like she needs to run for the ocean and
Roll it
catch
off.
that boat on the way out. Cause honey,
Well, well, maybe
he is a
she doesn't have. He has
storm.
absolutely is a fire store. But maybe she doesn't have to get on the boat right away because Jonathan swoops right in. Because Jonathan is waiting for anybody to pick him up.
Okay,
He swoops right on in.
okay.
He's like counseling her, but he absolutely wants her to pick him. But I actually, with their conversations, I actually like Jonathan for her more than I like Dale.
Me too. And those are the kind that generally get the
Mm-hmm.
girl
Yep.
because they come in to save the day.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Jonathan short enough did swoop on in there. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that's right because I mean, she is distraught. I mean, he is cussing her out and everything.
Nasty.
He's saying cuss words and she is crying at this point. Crying, and this is a new relationship. I don't even really know you from nowhere.
It
And
hasn't
I am
even.
crying
It's only been like 8 days, only a week, and
and
he has her in tears.
I'm in tears.
Yeah,
This is a problem. This
unhealthy.
is a problem. And I'm a fool if I stay.
Yeah.
Because I'm clearly seeing the signs. The signs are there.
Mm-hmm.
He's uncouth.
Yeah.
And if you stay with him, he gives me OJ Simpson.
Okay, now we're reaching. He does not give you OJ, Mom. We're
Attitude
reaching.
wise. Attitude wise.
Okay. All right.
Because I'm not
Moving on.
black. I'm OJ.
Okay, moving on. What did you think of Mr. Gary and Miss Leslie's date?
I loved it.
Me too.
I
Me
loved it.
too.
I danced with them. I
Mhm.
loved it. They had fun. They got wet in the rain when it started raining. They still, danced, and it wasn't a problem. I was just like, I would have been like, ah. It's
It was
raining.
really romantic.
It
It was
was
really
raining and
romantic.
they were dancing and she was swerving it up and she looked so cute with her
Mhm.
little outfit on. You know, her little tennis skirt and her halter top. I said, "Go girl, go
Yeah.
girl." He wanted, give it to him.
Yeah.
Give it
I
to him. Show him what you're really working with.
I would have never put those two together, but for
Yeah,
some reason they work. They
they
look
did
really good
work. They
together.
did work. And he is loving it. Now
Yeah.
he came in there. Now I'm going to say this about Gary. He came in there. He was flirty and he was flirty and friendly with all the women,
Hmm.
all the Goldens. He really, really was. He
Hmm.
came in there. He let all of them know, you know, what he was. Um, Miss Kathy said, "You want a body shot too?" Because I listen, she doing body shots. My God,
Period.
today
Period.
they done taught her how to do a body shot, and she done put the get down there. And I said, "Go, girl."
She climbed on Mr. CK. I said,
I
okay.
said, "Do it till you satisfied. Whatever it is, do it. Come on here."
I thought their date was really, really cute.
Me
And
too.
it
Me too.
I really watched it and I felt like flutters. And that's what you're supposed to feel when you're watching
Oh, okay.
Paradise Dates. You're supposed to feel like, oh, this is a real love story budding.
Oh, you and Nick, you feel the
Me and Nick
flutters.
pulling flutters. But I will say, I like their date so much. I'm like, I can actually see them outside of this. And I could have never seen them together before, but outside of this, I'm like, I think that something may actually come from this for them. And I think
Mhm.
this show might really be, I feel like for the Goldens, this show might be more successful than for the younger cast members.
Me too. Me too. And they need to look at that because there, I mean, seriously, there is something going on with there's so much emotional traumatic
Yeah.
stress
With
that
the
these girls are going through in this you know in this paradise season. It is just really just I mean, they all are crying.
yeah.
They
And the
all are
Goldens were
crying.
just
What's the girl
partying
that
and
just went home? She Zoe. Oh my
mhm.
gosh, she needs therapy now.
She was so miserable the entire time. And the Goldens
Yes.
came and they are all having a ball.
Yes. They're not, it's not so deep because, they've lived through some things and they said, listen, we gotta get our partner and
Yeah.
we gotta choose who we choose and let's go. Cause it's not the same thing as the Golden Bachelor where it's one man to a million girls.
Hmm.
They finding their flavor and they getting with it, and I love that. I
Yeah.
really love that. But the younger ones, oh, it's too much
They're not
stress.
having any fun and it's so sad.
Yeah,
What do you think about Mr. Kim being all over Miss Leslie and Miss Leslie is not here for it? Here's the thing. I feel bad
that
for
should
Mr.
have went
Kim.
home.
No, but I feel bad for him because he really, really likes her. But I feel like he's also not paying attention to her
He's
body
not.
language and her
No, first
emotional.
of all, he don't have no personality.
Mm.
He's
I
not
think he
giving
relies on his
nothing.
looks because he's handsome.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think Mr. Kim is,
I
and
think he
also
relies
you
on
also have
his
to realize
money. I
you
think
also,
he
yeah, I
relies
think
on
he
his
relies on
money.
his money, but he also relies on him being handsome. He is an older guy with a head full of hair. You
Yeah.
know he's conceited about that.
Okay, but I think it's his money that
Mm,
gives him that
yeah.
put his chest out thing. Cause
Hmm.
he really was not nice to Miss April.
Yeah, I didn't like that
He
either.
was really not nice. And I'm
He
saying,
it seemed as if he felt pride a bit in letting her down because
yeah,
she wasn't even on that.
yeah.
She was
Trying
just
to,
trying to have a good time.
yeah. And he had found it necessary to let her know that he wasn't interested in her. Okay, go ahead. Go, 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 go.
And he wouldn't stop letting her know. And she's just trying to have
Yeah.
a good time. She's like, okay, I hear you. All right. Like I get that you don't like me. He just kept on
Yeah.
like
And that
driving
to
home the
me
point.
is very distasteful.
Yes.
Very distasteful. And I just want him not to even get a rose. I'm mad that they saved him.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
want
he
him to go
said all
ahead
of
and
that
home.
because he was so sure that he was getting on from Miss Leslie. And I'm just like, slow down, Savannah, because she was set on giving her rose to Mr. Gary. So
But when she was
you're
talking
so
to him,
confident that you're not going home. So you're
Yeah,
okay
yeah,
with talking to Miss April this way.
yeah. So, but when he was sitting with her, she was just like giving him the cold shoulder.
Well, no, are you talking about Miss Leslie?
Yeah,
Her entire body was turned away from him.
yeah, yeah.
Like he just was not getting it. And I'm
She
like, how
friend
do you
zoned
not?
him quick.
But he still doesn't know.
Oh yeah.
Has no clue. You know what couple is really adorable to me, and I couldn't see it from them before? Andrew and Alex.
Yes.
They're so cute and quirky. They work. And I
She
wanted
gives
Andrew
me
for
a
Bailey,
Maya
but
papaya.
yeah, yeah. I
Okay, because
wanted
she don't
Andrew
know
for
what to
Bailey.
say and she's quirky and all that. She give me a Maya
And
papaya.
I think that works for him. I think that
Yeah.
works for him. I felt like Bailey was more his speed, but I think he really likes the speed of Alex because she's so quirky but bright and fun and interesting, keeps him on his toes. They keep on laughing. And I think she is also someone that would allow like an Andrew to lead, and I think he's looking for that in a relationship. I like them. I didn't see
Yeah.
that at first, but I think they're really adorable.
Yeah, I think, and she said, I'll give you another chance since you didn't pick me at first.
Oh, that
It
she
bothered
feels,
her.
she feels some sort of way
Yeah, that bothered her.
that she
Yeah,
wasn't
that
chosen
you
first.
didn't take me out on no date. You picked me second.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
I'll give you a pass with that one. But she let him know.
Yeah,
Oh, she let him know she didn't like that.
she
So
didn't like
I
that.
like them as a couple. And Spencer and Jess, they're Jeremiah and Huda. They already married.
Oh, well, no, not don't say Jeremiah and Huda.
I'm talking about in the context of them closing off
Yeah,
early.
yeah,
That's
they're
what
not
I'm talking
exploring
about.
anybody else.
Yeah,
They're like
yeah. It's just them
they really
two.
like each other.
You know, nobody else is on the island but them two and the
Mhm.
Goldens.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I like that. And I also love that Spencer is having such a good time with the Goldens. He
Yes,
loves them.
yes, 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 he is. Yes,
He is
them
happy.
Goldens is all over the island and they hot as all outside.
Yes, and
They
Spencer
are
is
hot.
enjoying his time with the
Yes.
Goldens. Speaking of the Goldens, I love that Miss Natasha, the only accessory that she bought to the Costa Rica resort is those the Alabama Brawl folding chair
Yeah, so
earrings.
I'm saying, are you sending a message, Mr. Tyson?
Is she selling them?
If
Like she has
somebody
them in
get in
every
your
color.
face, if somebody get in your face, they can get it. I mean, what are you
She
saying?
has
But
them in
I
every
like them. I
color.
would love a pair of those.
I hope she's selling them because they're so cute, and she has them in every color with every outfit.
Every
She got on
outfit.
her folding chair earrings.
Okay, with her black and her white.
So
Okay.
adorable. Um, okay, so right before the rose ceremony, Kat and Dell get into it again. And Dell is just frustrated with this conversation because he wants her to dead it. And she's just like, I can dead it, but it's the way you're talking to me that I like do not appreciate. And Dell still doesn't understand. They storm away from each other. He's not talking to her. Dale goes and tells the guys that where he's from and the women in his life don't act like this, and they dead it and move on, and we come from two different backgrounds. And he kept on saying the two different backgrounds thing while not explaining it to her. And I think that Dale is doing something that a lot of black men and biracial men who biracial meaning biracial a biracial person who has a black parent, normally a father, do to white women, the white women that they date or that they choose
Hmm.
to go after. They and not just black men, working class, poor and working class men also do this to rich, wealthy, or pedigree women. They like to punish them for having the privilege that they think that they should have. So Dell keeps on weaponizing this we come from two different backgrounds conversation as a way to put Kat down and make her feel low, so low to the point where he can control and have authority in the situation. So, him saying two different backgrounds and comparing her to the women that he grew up with or the women in his life, it's just a way to make her feel small and punish her for not having to grow up the way he did or the rough life that he had or, not having the things that he feels like he should have had because he's a man. And she keeps on saying, what does he keep on saying about these backgrounds? He didn't even ask me about my background. So he
Right.
doesn't even know if we have similar backgrounds. And it honestly doesn't matter because he doesn't care, because he's using it as a tool to crush her. And it's working because Kat is constantly crying and breaking down. He's
Yes.
telling the girls, I want a guy that will appreciate me and not a guy that will make me feel small. And I'm like, this is day 8. And
Yeah.
this is where
I'm
you're at.
having a big problem with that.
Me too.
I'm
Me
having
too.
a big problem with that. Because first word that I would use for cat is "fo."
Fool.
Yes. Because get away. Get away. You know what I mean? This guy is not making you happy. You're not
Mhm.
happy. So why are you with him? I mean, what I mean, you
Well,
don't even know him like
Well,
that.
she's staying with him because he got in her head, right? With the comparison of the women in his life. So what he's saying is the women in his life would not make a big deal over things that he considers small. And if he says dead it, they'll dead it. So he's basically telling her the women that I know, the women that come from the background I come from, or the women that I grew up with, the women in my life, they will suffer for their men and suffer in silence and allow them to lead out. So he's basically telling Kat, this is how you have to be if you want to be with me. And when she does not adhere to those things, he ices her out. Like he walks right past her. She's walking to his room. He's walking out from his room. He sees her and walks right past her and ignores her. And that hurts her and she starts breaking down and crying. But that is
Yeah.
his tactic to make her feel small.
Her and Bailey is going through the same things. I'm just like, y'all just met these guys, or getting to know them on this show. What are you going through this for? Because,
Yep.
baby, I would have been like, oh,
Especially
you,
if I have the power of picking.
yeah. Oh, you don't feel like me? Not a problem.
Mm-hmm,
Ciao.
mm-hmm.
And he would have went home because I would have explored something else, knowing that somebody else is there that want her too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
So I'm just like, what is she going through this for? I mean, she's not married to him. She don't have no kids with him. What
Mm-hmm.
is you going through?
Yep.
Not to say that you must go through that because you have that, but I'm just saying there is no ties.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I mean, you just met him. If you're going through this now,
Too early to
what
even
you think
speak
you're going to
because
go through if y'all lock
ex-
in?
it's also too early to be in a conflict.
Yeah.
Like it's too early to have an issue.
I'm just like, girl, this is so sad. I would have sent him home.
Yeah.
I definitely would have sent him packing.
Yep.
After she gave him the rose, he
Mhm.
still cussed her out.
Yep. Well, let's get into it. Let's get into the rose ceremony. So this rose ceremony, Parisa, she chooses Brian. Bailey, poor thing, she chooses Jeremy. Miss Natasha, this was the big mix-up. She chooses Mr. Gary, although she was booed up with Mr. RJ. She chooses Gary. That throws Miss Leslie off because she's just like, hold on, I was going to give my rose to him. So then she has to go and she ends up giving her rose to Mr. Kim, who believes that she actually likes
Yeah,
him,
yeah.
but she doesn't. But she's bringing him as her backup. She's really into Mr. Gary. And I think that Miss Leslie picked Mr. Kim again as a backup because if Miss Natasha picked Mr. Gary, she's thinking, well, they have something going on. So I don't want to put all my eggs in one
No,
basket. So
I
okay, well,
don't think that. I don't think that she did not, like she said, I did not know I was going to give my rose to Gary. So when she gave Gary the rose, I did not know who to give it to because I was already fixated on giving my rose to Gary. But I would have fixed her real good. See, Leslie ain't up on things because I would have fixed it real good. I would have gave CK or whatever him
Mr. RJ, yeah,
RJ. I would have gave RJ the rose
yeah, I
because
would have given
you need somebody to play around with because you're not gonna play around with
that.
my game.
That would have been the
Now
smartest thing to
that's
do.
what I would have done.
Yep, yep.
I
That
would
would have
have
been the smartest thing to
gave her
do.
something to play with because what you're not
Mhm.
going to do is have me all messed up, and I already got the flutters over this dude. This ain't what we
Yeah,
gonna
I
do.
would have did that as well, so that to
Yeah,
keep her out of a love triangle.
yeah. And she
Absolutely
gonna
did that
get
as well.
Kim, Mr. Miserable. I was just like, oh my gosh, like what in the world?
Then Miss Kathy goes. She chooses Keith, and I didn't see that coming. Not Mr. Keith. I'm like, what were they talking? I never saw that coming.
They did talk a little bit. I seen
But
them talk.
not like intimate like that. I thought that she was going to pick Mr. CK because that was the guy she mounted and kissed. I thought she was going to pick him. He did too.
Listen, let me tell you. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But let me tell you one thing about them Goldens. They are having some fun. You hear what I say? They are having
They
some
are
fun.
having a good time.
Yes.
Then Jess chooses Spencer, of course. They're locked in. They are
Hmm.
locked in. Jill chooses Sean.
And hurts up
Um,
on Jonathan's feelings.
yeah, because he's heard about that.
He was hoping that she would have said, well, okay.
Cat chooses Dale when Jonathan was right there. So the last person to go is Miss April. On the chopping block is who was the guy that drinks all the
Jonathan.
Jonathan. On the chopping block is Jack, who loves to drink. Um,
Yeah.
RJ and Mr. RJ, Mr. CK, and Jonathan. They're all on the chopping block. So Miss April goes. She has her. She has the final rose, and she decides to give her rose to Jonathan. And she said some really nice words to him. Everybody was gagged. Everybody was gagged when she chose Jonathan. They were just like, what are you doing? Because her choosing Jonathan eliminates a golden guy
Hmm.
for the girls, for the ladies to pursue, and they're already outnumbered. So
Hmm.
everybody was like, what is going on? Even Andrew. Andrew was like, Andrew wanted to say, can she do that? So she
Yeah.
gives her rose to Jonathan, and she
Jonathan.
says some really kind words to him. She says, I want to give you another opportunity
Opportunity.
to be valued.
Yeah.
Jonathan was just like, oh, I'm about to cry because it was so sweet. It
Yeah.
was so sweet. So she gave her rose to him, and now her doing that really flipped the script because the golden women are like, oh my goodness, we don't have enough guys to go around
Hmm.
because April gave her rose to Jonathan. So with the chaos ensuing with the Goldens, we go back to Kat and Dale, and
No, before we get back to Cat and Dale, they were trying to clown him. They were trying to clown the younger people were trying to clown Jonathan.
yeah,
They were telling him, "Oh, you gonna have to
do some work for that rose.
I was crying. He
Lord,
was like,
Lord,
"Oh no,
Lord.
oh no, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do
He's like,
that."
are you
She said,
sure?
"No."
Are you
And she said,
sure?
"Yeah, but he's feeling like, do I have to do something for this rose too?"
You know what? You know what? I actually would have thought that if she would not have said those words to him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That really changed it, and it really went to before it was more cougar, and her saying
yeah.
those words
Went to grandmother.
yeah, grandmother encouraging, and I thought
Mm-hmm.
that was really sweet. Right
Mm-hmm.
after that, Dale and Kat are sitting down, and Kat makes a joke, and she says, "Oh, they were talking." She's just like, "Oh, I thought you were going to say dead it," and she laughs, and Dale didn't laugh, and she's like, "What's
Yeah.
the problem?" And he's like, "Well, I thought that this was over," and he immediately gets upset and nasty with her,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "She's trying to have a good time with you."
That's why I say he's abusive because all of a sudden
Well,
he
I
gets
wouldn't, my mom.
upset.
Those are alarming words, so I wouldn't. That's a no. He
Allegedly, he's
not
allegedly
even alleged. Don't
abusive.
say that. Don't say
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Oh
Well,
Lord.
that's when you watch in the movie that they smack the girl down.
Okay, well, he hasn't put his hands on her.
He better not, cause I'll come up there.
Oh Lord.
I don't play that.
So anyway, Kat was still trying to keep it light, and Dale just didn't think that it was funny. He gets up and leave, ignores her again, and she starts crying and feeling low and going to the girls and crying on them. He's going to the guys, cursing and saying I got to go through this again, and just being so nasty to
Yeah,
Kat.
because she just gave him a rose.
Yeah, I'm like, why can't y'all celebrate and have a good time? Like, what is the problem? I just do not know
Because
why
he's
he
allegedly the word that I
I
can't
just didn't
use.
know why he was still in that space when he had gotten a rose. And now I feel like if there is somebody else that comes to paradise that catches his eye, I think he's going to pursue that and then just to use it as another way to punish Kat.
Yeah. But see, I'm so glad that Jonathan is still there, and I'm gonna tell you
Yes.
why. Because he can save her.
Yeah.
Because that one would not even save her.
Hmm.
He wouldn't save her.
Yeah. I just
He
don't
would
understand.
punish her. He would
Yeah.
punish her.
That's not a good relationship. So the next morning, Miss Natasha is feeling some way because she said that Mr. Gary is acting avoidance. He's avoiding her, and he's all into Miss Leslie. And I don't think that he's doing anything wrong. I
Me
feel like Miss
either.
Natasha did not read the room right. He had an opportunity to take you on a date. He didn't. He took Miss Leslie. So it's not weird that he's pursuing her, and you should not feel slighted because you assumed that he liked you without really getting any
Not
information.
even that. Not even that. She felt like see, I can't say a lot of things on this show because this is not my show. This I'm a guest.
Say what you're going to say, and I'll censor you.
Okay. Well, she bringing the black woman attitude to the whole situation, like she was going gang bully him and just take over him. I want him, but no, he did not want you, and she felt that.
Hmm.
She felt that because he did not take her, and he had fun with her, and she told him that she was a dancer and all of that, and she went to performing
He
arts and
was
all of that.
giving friend vibes, brother
Yes,
and
and
sister
he did not choose her. He wanted to go on some like I'm not mad at if you don't choose me.
vibes. Hmm.
I'm not mad at that. I would be mad if you chose me and then tried to play me.
Yeah.
But I mean, if y'all getting to know or you just meeting and he decided to take somebody else, you have respect for that.
Hmm.
Have respect for that. She gonna go, she gonna take her. I'll take your man right out of the box. Like, girl, what?
And she was like,
And
he's avoiding me.
and
No,
he
he's
was
not.
not
He's just
avoiding
interested in Miss
her.
Leslie.
He was not avoiding her. She had put him in a predicament,
Yep.
and he was not going to stay in that predicament. And I just love how he handled it
Yeah.
because he wasn't misleading. He did not.
Hmm.
He could have sat there and flirted with her, but he did not. Because he took somebody out and he enjoyed who he went out with. And I can't be mad at that.
Miss Natasha feels like because
Mr.
Mr.
Tasha is
Gary,
too daggone much from the
she's
first
too
time
much.
I met
She
her.
feels like because Mr. Gary stared at her, intensely and listened, that meant that there was something there. But I'm like, that's how he looks at everyone. He's a very intense guy. I don't think he did anything different with her than he did with anybody else. I think
Mr. Gary
he
is
just
a flirt.
assumed that. He's a flirt, but she also assumed that they were somewhere that they were not. We didn't
Yeah,
see
yeah,
anything that she saw.
yeah. She gonna read. She don't know how to read a goddamn room.
She did not read the room at
Okay,
all.
because the elephant was in
Um,
the room.
I feel like the sign for her should have been him taking Miss Leslie on a date.
Bingo.
That should have
The
been a sign.
elephant was in the room. Oh, he took her out. Oh, I'm going to make sure I have my little
Oh,
man too. Because
yes,
guess what? I'm not
secure
going to try to get
yourself.
on no man that
Secure yourself. Wait, what are you getting?
Okay.
What are you getting?
Okay, so I don't have to go? Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't have to go with you? No. Okay. Okay. I have a
You have
daughter.
more.
I have some kids. Like my
Yeah, I'm
kids
like,
would
well, what
say,
is going on?
yeah, my kids are
You're
talking to
busy.
me
Let
like,
Laura know you're busy.
listen, listen. They don't listen. I have kids and they said, Mom, look. So anyway, I feel as though when he first took her out, that was a game changer.
Yeah.
That was a game changer because at this point now, I'm not going to be pursuing you
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
there's other fish in the sea, and I'm gonna go swim over to something else.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's how I feel about that, and I just feel like she played herself.
She did. I don't.
He did not
Mr.
play her; she played
Gary,
herself.
Mr. Gary and Miss Leslie did nothing wrong. This is all
Yeah,
on Miss Natasha not being
yeah.
able to read the room. And let's talk about who else cannot read the room, Mr. Kim. Because the next day he writes Miss Leslie a poem and she hates it. And she's like, "Oh, this, thank you." And he's like, "So where do you see me and you go?" And she's just like, "I like my relationships to start off as a friendship." And I'm like, "Miss Leslie, tell him the
Just
truth.
tell him the truth,
Tell him the
right?
truth." People had that whole poem and thought that that was going to get her, and she was cringing the entire time. Mr. Kim and Miss Natasha, maybe they should work it out because
You
they're
know
both.
what, that old man and Miss Natasha and him, I don't even see it, but let's see.
Let's see. Anyway, we get some new arrivals. We get Miss Nancy from the Golden Bachelor, and then we get
I don't
Leah.
see him with Natasha. If he gonna wind up with somebody, it's Nancy.
Yeah, it would probably be Nancy. I don't know who's going to be for Miss Natasha because the people who
She
probably
got to go.
she got to go. The people who would
She
have went
shot
for
her own
her
self
don't
in the foot.
did. She
She
did, so
shot
she
her
might
own
be the
self in the
next to go.
foot.
But Miss Leah from the Golden Bachelor, Miss Nancy from the Golden Bachelor, she arrives, and then Leah from Joey season, she arrives. They both get date cards. So they have to meet with certain people to see who they want to go out with. Leah meets with Sean and who else? She sat down with Sean and somebody else's boo. It wasn't Dale. Do you know, Mom, who Leah met with?
No, that must have been when I fell asleep.
Oh yeah, you did. I had to wake her up. I think it was either Dale or no, it wasn't Dale. I think it was.
It wasn't Dale.
I think it had to be Jonathan.
Jonathan?
I'm not sure. I know Miss Nancy meets with Mr. Keith, and Miss Kathy is just like, "That's my man. Don't break us up." And
Okay.
when Mr. Keith sits down with Nancy, Miss
Yes, she
Nancy's just
did.
like, "Kathy is one of my really good friends, and I don't want to break up a happy household." Mr. Keith said, "That ain't a happy household. We're friends."
Okay, and I'm saying,
Nancy is smoking hot, and that's who I'm
okay,
with.
okay. But see, I like Kathy because she went on and said
Don't
what
break up.
everybody was
Oh,
thinking.
yeah,
Don't break up my happy home. Because
that's mine.
that's mine.
She said, "That's mine." And Mr. Keith said, "I'm single. I'm ready, Nancy."
Then I
And
gave you
so
that rose. She should have clocked him upside his head. I gave you
that's
a
the
rose.
thing. I love the Goldens. I love that they're having a good time. The Goldens don't know how to read a room. They do not know when somebody is not into
But
them.
they don't waste time either.
They don't waste time.
They don't waste
You
time.
can't force
Time is
somebody
not
to be in
on
a
their side.
relationship with you.
Time is not on their side. So they don't have no time. So listen, he said she's hot. Let me go out and explore that.
No, he said smoking.
Okay, smoking hot. But you know what? See, Kathy better than me because I would have went on the date. I would have went on it with them and sat down with them.
Anyway,
Because I gave you a rose. I kept you
listen,
here. So no, you're not gonna act
but
like you
that
want
don't mean
somebody else.
anything. That's why Miss
Mm-mm.
Natasha is getting her feelings hurt. Just because you gave somebody a rose
No, I
does
would
not
have
mean that
gone
they have to
out.
be with you.
No, but she should. She, the elephant was in the room. She refused to look at it. But with this one right here, now no, you ain't gonna get no bombshell gonna come in here, and all of a sudden you can't see me. Oh yeah,
Oh, Lord.
I would have walked right over there with him and sat down. See, the paradise would have went a different way.
Paradise.
They would have
You was
said
there, you would have flipped
somebody.
some
The
tables.
producers would have said somebody get Miss Melanie. Somebody, I would have said waterhead, give me back my rose.
And that's exactly why you are not going on that.
Okay, if you want her, no problem, but give me back my rose because I'm not giving you no rose for you to see her.
And
At
that's
least
why
you
you
gotta
are
be up
not
under
going on that
me. You
show.
got to be up under me to it's another
Yeah,
rose thing, and then you can get
absolutely
rid of
not.
me. But
So
waterhead,
anyway,
get back over here.
the Golden Women are talking about how there's not enough men. And because
Okay,
Miss Nancy comes and they're just like, we need more men. And they're mad at Miss April for giving her rose to Jonathan. And they're
okay,
like, she took away a bachelor for us.
and they mad at Natasha.
Yes. So she said they took away a bachelor for us, so we are outnumbered. And then the episode closes out with Miss Faith galloping in on a horse, and they go, "Oh, another woman."
Okay.
And she said, I think one of them said, "And now," and she said, "It's six of us, and now it's six of us and three men." So they are all
So
destroyed.
Natasha and Kathy, they already on the
Yeah,
chopping block.
they're on their way home. I hope that they do bring in more men the next episode because it's not fair. Like,
Well, he
come
said that
on.
they wasn't bringing nobody else in.
No, that was a rest of the season trailer. So they were letting us know what's going to happen. I think we
Oh,
might get two more episodes of people coming in, and then they're
okay.
going to make couples lock in. And I
Okay.
kind of think this twist where they're going to let everybody know that they're competing for $500,000. I think they should have said that at the beginning because people would have been moving differently had
Yeah.
they known it was a prize at the end. I don't think that's
Hmm.
fair. But anyway, that's all I had to say about this episode. Final thoughts before we get into the comments?
Let me see. What you said Faith came in. Keith friend zone Kathy.
Uh-huh.
Um
But she don't know that yet.
Kathy gave Keith a rose and he said he is not attracted to Kathy.
Mm-hmm.
But he's interested in Nancy to Keith to talk to him. And yeah, Kathy said, "Do not be cheating on me." Yeah, I love that. You got to speak the heck up.
She said, "Don't break
Anyway,
up
my
with me."
final thoughts. My final thoughts is on that. Is I am so excited for the Goldens because
I love
they are making it happen. They are having fun. You know what I mean? They are not slow or
it.
nothing that they want to do. Whatever they want to do, they swoop in on it and they get it done.
Mm-hmm.
These young people playing around and all that, they left it over there. But they
Yeah.
are going, they are saying what they want to say and they are doing what they want to do.
And I love it. I
Me
love
too.
watching
Me
them.
too.
Let's
Me
get into
too.
the comments. E for Empathy said, "I'm excited to get into the Dale of it all." My God, today
Hi,
he
E for
is
Hi, E for empathy. How's it going? I'm not
Dale
there
is
to put all that stuff in there, so make sure they like the video.
yes. Dale is something else, child. Hey, Megan. Megan said, "I was expecting Kat to flip out because that's what she did a few seasons ago. I
Oh,
could tell."
really?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like watching Kat, you were expecting her because Dale was poking, like all, and he was just triggering her. So you were expecting a different reaction because she used to crash. She was a crash out
Hmm.
queen at some point, but there has
Oh,
been
okay.
significant growth.
I
So
didn't
Megan
know
says, "I
that.
was expecting Kat to flip out because that's what she did a few seasons ago. I could tell she's done work on herself, and if I hear dead it one more time."
Okay, you and me both.
I was like, Dell must have just learned that. Hey, Busola. Busola said, "Hey, Nikki, Mama Star and Star
Hi,
fam."
my love.
Hey, Spency. Spency said, "I'm glad Alex and Andrew got together, but I wanted him with Bailey." See, me too. I
Me too.
I really thought that Andrew made sense with Bailey, but him and Alex seemed so cute and just they seem to work. I like it. I like them together.
Him and Bailey, I wanted him and Bailey to get together, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Because he would have been rescuing her from that fool.
Yeah.
You know
But
what I mean?
but
From
that
Jeremy.
but I'm glad that he didn't because Bailey needs growth. Bailey cannot see yet that Jeremy isn't the man for her, but she will at some point. So
So
this
was she gonna take a punch in the back or something like
no, but
that
I
to get
think this
it?
is going to be a lesson that she's going to have to learn because Brian is going to eventually tell her that Jeremy didn't want her. He wanted Susie. And that's something that Bailey needs to hear. This is a lesson for her because she has to be
Why
able
did you say Brian is gonna tell her that?
because we saw that in the trailer that he
Okay.
told her. So she has to be able to see that now. You know what I mean? Because I think right now she can't see who a Jeremy is and she can't see
Okay.
who Andrew is. Maybe
Okay.
this lesson she'll be able to see that after learning
Okay, I get it. I get
this
you. I get you.
situation. So we will see. Hey
Great.
Mel Ron, thank
Hey
you for
Mel
being
Ron, how you doing, my love?
here. Eva Empathy said, I love the Goldens. April is a lot. I forgot how wild she is. She's
Oh,
fun.
she's a loose cannon.
The
She
Goldens are
is a loose cannon.
loose cannon. The Goldens are more interesting than the younger
Yes, they
people.
are, and they're more fun to watch.
They are. They are. Spencer said Natasha has me nervous and April has them down a man. Yep. The Goldens don't know how to play the game just yet. They're just
I
having a
hope
good
they
time.
bring some more men in for
Me
them.
too.
I
My
hope they
thing is,
do.
my thing is for the rest of the season when they have to do these challenges, are they going to make the Goldens do these challenges? These people are in their 70s.
I think they got something different for them.
Like, I hope not. I hope not. Eva Empathy said April was kind of scaring me with all the purring. She was at first. She
No, that no,
was.
no, 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 no. No, 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 no. E for
Mom, when
empathy.
she was purring and leaning her head in on that young man, it was a little scary.
No, that's how she's shooting her game.
No, she shouldn't be shooting her game to
She's
somebody
shooting her
25.
game.
She shouldn't be shooting her game to a 25-year-old. And
Yeah,
Jonathan should have never let them
but
know
not
that
only
he
did she
slept with
shoot it to
somebody
him,
25 years older
she
than him.
no, she didn't shoot it only to him. She let the other guys know I'm a cat. I'll be all over you.
She is a mess. She said, I got my
Yes.
keys and I'm here to play. Megan said, Jonathan is not the catch I thought he'd be. Same. I thought he was going to eat them up. It's not happening.
Jonathan is dealing with insecurities.
Well, he's insecure because of Bachelor in Paradise, because Jonathan came in as a hot boy. He was very popular.
Oh,
He
I didn't
came in
get
as a
that.
hot boy.
I didn't pick that up.
Yes, he's very popular in Bachelor Nation. Eva Empathy said, love Miss Natasha. I was shocked by her choice, though. Me as well.
She don't know how to read. She don't know how to read.
Her and Mr. Kim cannot read a room. Megan said, I love Miss Natasha and RJ. It was evident Gary liked Leslie more. So I think it was a waste of a rose in my opinion. Yes. Yes. Eva Empathy said, I'm sorry, Nikki. I need to see Mama Star on this show. LOL. She be running that island.
Bingo. Bingo.
No, Mom, you are too sensitive. The minute somebody tries to go after the man you like, oh, your confessionals will be spicy. Absolutely.
And I would go over to them and say, back off, take your hands off him. That's me.
No, and that's why you cannot go on that show.
And I had to let him know, stop being so hot in the pants. Back off.
Eva Empathy said Mr. Gary was doing a lot. I like him, but the way he waxes poetic is too much for me. He does look like he loves to have a good time, though.
He does.
He's so intense. He's so intense. I love him. Cece said, I was supposed to catch up, but my summer classes are getting crazy. Focus on school. Do not focus on
I'm glad that you're here. We're able to be here.
Yes, thank you for joining us. Eva Empathy also said Mr. Kim might save Miss Natasha because he might pick Miss Leslie before Mr. Gary can. Oh, I never even thought of that.
Me either.
Good
looking, E for Empathy. Good looking.
Hey, Candace. Candace said Miss Melanie is absolutely right. Natasha wasted a rose on Gary. She sure does.
Like for what?
She did not. She was just off on that, and I was so heartbroken for her. Hey, Mel. Mel said, I don't know what Dell's problem was. Me either.
Angry. He's just angry
for no reason. Like if she wasn't even going there with him. Eva Empathy said Kat was absolutely right. Dale was moving weird and acting like a child. Yes. Candace said, I can't believe Kat gave that man a rose. I really thought that she was
like I'm saying, what is wrong with her? She can't see.
Well, this is the thing. I think that Dale
he was scared though. He thought
he was scared.
He was standing up there. He thought she wasn't going to give it to him. And me too.
Well, here's the thing. I think that Dale is the mind games he's playing on her is being effective. They're working. He's breaking her down to the point where now she's chasing him.
Yeah.
And that was his plan. It's giving her It's giving her Spitzy said, I cringed so hard with the X comment. He couldn't even listen to Gary. Mr. Gary was trying to give him wisdom. And he was like, these young people, they do not want to listen. But I'm like, Dale is 36, acting like this. Like, dude, you gotta get it together. Megan said Dale puts things off until the next day and hopes his partner, you're right, won't ever bring it up. That won't work in a relationship because you have to communicate. Yep.
Yeah, you have to deal with
Absolutely
things.
right. Art World said, I wish Natasha picked the other guy. Gary wants to play around. I don't trust Kat. Dale is playing also. Honestly, I don't trust most of the Paradise cast. They're always messy. That I can agree with. Emelina, extremely childish. I'm like, you are a grown man.
Yeah, he's a turn off for me.
Yeah. I'm getting to the part where everybody's responding to you calling him OJ. Oh Lord.
Yes,
Um,
and what I meant about that, let me explain that. Let me tell you why.
okay.
Because OJ, he did not think he said he's OJ. I'm not black. I'm OJ. You know what I mean? And he had white women. You know what I mean? Just eating out the palm of his hand
And
because
mistreating
he
him.
was OJ, right? And he was treating them like Dell
Yeah.
is treating her.
Hmm. Okay. I hear you. I get where you're coming from,
Yeah.
and I agree. Art World said I wanted more Goldens. Me too. We need
Me
more Goldens.
too. I
We
hope they
need more
bring
Goldens.
some more
I want
men.
a season of just the Goldens. They're more interesting.
Yeah, they are.
Um,
And they have more fun, honey.
yeah, they do.
They want to drink and have sex.
Good for them. E for Empathy said Captain Kim was definitely rude to April. She didn't
That
deserve
old
all
lady,
that.
honey.
Yeah, because he thought that he was that guy. And I'm just like, I
Even if he didn't think that, he was being rude.
he did
He,
not have to
he
treat her like that. There was no reason. No
yeah.
reason.
I mean, for what? I mean, she's an older woman for crying out loud. Like,
Hmm.
you still hurting people feelings like that? You're miserable.
Mel Ron said, I don't think Andrew really likes Alex. Really? He focused right after his date with Bailey, he focused right in on her.
Because he saw that Bailey
But still stuck on Jeremy.
was in the word that I can't say, relationship.
Oh, Mel Ron said, I think the first chance he gets, he'll move on to someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, um, if he does, I wouldn't blame him. You know, Alex may be a little too kitty for him, but they're cute.
Yeah,
They're
she
cute.
Amaya Papaya.
She's adorable.
All that girl.
Hey, Jess Jonathan, thank you for joining us. Jess Jonathan said, I liked Alex. Still looking at Andrew sideways. Oh my gosh, really? Hey, I Marie says Alex's awkwardness is a bit jarring though. At times, I'm like, relax, girl. It feels like she's playing it up. I can see that. I can see that. I for me also said they're not understanding debt it. That had me dying. I grew up hearing that word all the time. Uh, I will say, even if they didn't understand it, Dale was putting too much on it. Like,
Yeah.
it felt like for me, Dale just learned what that meant. Because I'm just like, why do you keep on saying it? She gets it. Ashley says that's how it would be in their marriage. It would be miserable. Yep.
Yes, it would.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Dating him on live TV is miserable. Oh, she listen, she don't have no family if they let her go with him.
Absolutely. Megan said I use the phrase dead it, but it's sparingly and without and with people I'm comfortable with and know my personality. I'm not using that with a stranger as someone I'm trying to get to know.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree. He probably said, hey, let's support our girl Nikki by liking and sharing the video. Yay! Let me put my like thing up. There we go. Thank you, E, for empathy. K Pratt said, I don't watch Bachelor in Paradise, but I love you too and can listen to you talk about anything. You're so sweet. Thank
Thank
you.
you, my love.
Greta said, I love Miss Melody.
And Miss
Yay!
Melanie, love you right back.
Give me Shelter said, good evening, Star fam. Nikki and Mama Star.
Hi,
Hey.
my love.
Um, Candace said, if I were Bailey, I would have been tripping all over myself to give Andrew my rose. Yeah. She can't see it yet. She cannot see the prize that he is. Megan said, if I was Bailey, I'd find one of the workers and give my rose to him before I even thought about giving it to Jeremy. The way that man treats her, no, but she's all over him. She is all over
No, I
him.
think it's some type of dependency, something
Yeah.
that she's missing.
Hmm.
For her to even be with him, because she's always crying,
Always crying.
always crying.
Hmm.
And that is the word that I can't say, situation, because that's what people like that do. They make you cry and then they say, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it.
To break you down and control you.
Manipulating, right.
Manipulate. Hmm.
And then they say, I won't do it again and do it
Yep.
again.
Yep.
This girl, I mean, it just was 2 episodes and she's been crying ever since. That's
Sad. Poor thing. Always Priceless says, hold on. Did y'all just say Gary in is it in Leslie's face again? Leslie, why are you giving him the time of day after he played in your face? No, this.
not that Gary. Not that Gary.
Oh, no, no, no. It's
Not that Gary.
Black Gary. Black Gary, always priceless.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Um,
another Gary.
Marie said, I do wish that Leslie told him the truth. I felt kind of bad with the faces she makes when he talks to her, but I also haven't watched everything in full. So maybe he did something. No, he just comes on very strong, and she
And she
just
was and she was sitting there like his breath was stinking.
yeah, she's just not into him. I
Yeah.
read it is not happening.
Yes, we do need Mama Star
Absolutely
on
not.
Golden Bastard. The island won't be the same.
Girl. One of the Mills had a question. So did I miss something, or do the girls not like Jonathan? Did he do something? They don't like him for some reason. He is just not getting the women. And I'm absolutely shocked by it because Jonathan was a hot commodity on Jen season.
Yes, but Jonathan, who was he with initially?
He was with
Um.
Alex. He really liked Alex, but awkward Alex was not attracted to him. She said
Oh
that
yeah.
Andrew is the one that makes her clam pulsate, not Jonathan. And
But
she keeps on like trying to be sexually suggestive with Andrew, and it makes him so uncomfortable. He's
now
because she's
I'm
so
mad about
awkward
that because
about
no,
it.
I'm not. I know I'm not putting myself on you, and you are uncomfortable.
He is so uncomfortable. Empathy said, "That's what I'm saying, Mama Star. Mama Star will be running this whole island, and I watch every episode. Oh Lord,
Listen, I'm going to apply, but I have a few things that I'm working on
see,
before I apply.
like what?
My weight.
Okay." Megan said they're mixing Paradise with the Bachelor pad, and I don't know how that'll play out. I'll give it a shot. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know either. So this season is just so new. So I'm gonna just rock with it. But I'm like, I don't know about the twist. We
Hmm.
will see.
Yeah.
Hey, so Seth, thank you for being here.
Hi, Steph. Love you. I just want to say, when I talk about my weight, I just need to bring my stomach in just a little bit more so I can look a little more, because they put 10 pounds on you, so that when I wear my two piece,
Oh, you're gonna be in a two piece.
bingo,
Okay,
bingo,
girl.
maybe a thong two piece.
You're definitely not going on that show.
Child, please, you ain't gonna know what I have in my suitcase.
Girl. Mel Ron said, I knew she would give Dale a rose, and I was hoping to be wrong. Same. Same. Hey,
Me
Jessica.
too.
Jessica said, I was like, if he says dead it one more time,
One more time.
he
One
just
more
learned
time.
that word. He just learned that phrase. Nori's note said, so when are you viewing Ace's diss track video?
Come on. I'm
Me and my
ready.
mom love it. Like, Ace is just so smart. The way he's doing everything, they're all going to be so successful.
Yeah,
Mel Ron said,
I'm about to sign up with Ace, his
you need
entertainment
to.
company.
You need to. Melron said, yeah, I just don't see it. He looks slightly annoyed around Alex. I could be wrong. Mel also said, Alex seems sweet. I don't want him to waste her time. Honestly, Andrew could be waiting for somebody else to come to paradise, but we'll see. Melron said, yes, I think Dell just learned that word too. I think so as well. I think so as well. Megan says off topic, nothing has been confirmed, but there's speculation Bella Dasha and Jeremiah are together. Love Island won't let me rest. If they are
Now,
together,
Megan, now we was trying to talk about the Golden Bachelor or the Bachelor, whatever it was, but let me tell you one thing. Let me get myself together because I'm
calm
talking about
down.
another show. But I I was looking at that. I was saying, are they together or what? What's going on here? Because it's looking like a little something. Honey, the reunion going to be
So
something. Go
here's the
ahead,
thing.
Bella Dad.
I don't think that this is true, right? I think if they are together, it absolutely is giving opportunity. They are
Okay.
they are trying to build up off of the hype of Shalace and Nicolandria. And
Okay.
no, but this is the thing. I'm letting everybody else know it won't work. They all need to let it go. Nicolandria and
No,
Shalace
it
are the most
might.
popular people
When
from
you
the
start
season.
playing around with something, then you get feelings. You know what I mean?
They're
Listen,
trying to compete,
Amaya
but they
and
cannot compare.
but Amaya and Bryant was not a couple. Remember that?
The word of the street is they still not, child.
But they weren't a couple,
Mm-hmm.
but they won.
Yeah.
And they won off of her. Yeah, let's say the truth. But they gave us something. They gave us something and they got together and their name became, listen, if it's an opportunity, jump on it.
Yeah.
They're young. Do your thing, chicken wing. Do your
I hear
thing.
you. I hear you. Now Ron said Bachelor Pad was good and messy. I don't know how they'll mesh the two together though. Yeah, Bachelor Pad was good and messy. It got a little crazy. That's why I got canceled.
Mm-hmm.
A little dangerous. So I don't know, especially with the Goldens, I'm a bit concerned.
Well, with the Goldens being there, it makes it a little softer. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It was with the
I don't want them risking those people's health.
yeah, with the younger people, it's just bringing too much drama, too much crying. I'm
Yeah.
crying with them and
The
all that. I don't
Bachelors are
feel
fun.
like that.
They are needed. Now
Yeah.
Ron said Ace has a diss track. I need to hear it. It is on his
Hey.
it's on his page, Ace Green on Instagram. It's fun. I like Clock It better than the diss track, but the diss
Yeah,
track
but he had some things he had to go on and address, and
oh
he went
Lord.
on and addressed them.
Oh
He said he
Lord.
dropped 100 bands, 100. What did he say? 100,000 bands on his girl.
He
Yeah.
basically saying he didn't need the money. He said he takes her to her day of drive and she get whatever she
Yeah,
wants.
yeah, whatever she
He let
wants.
them know he
And
didn't need
he
to spam the
and
show for
he
money.
and he did get a video from Rodeo Drive with her in the dressing room and she said,
Mhm.
period.
Don't play about he crashed out about Shelly.
He crashed
Anyway,
out by
mom,
Shelly.
final thoughts before
Shelly.
we get out of here.
We're getting out of here. We
Yeah,
gotta okay, when is we coming back to talk about the diss track and all the new stuff that's coming up with
you pick a day. Do you want to talk about it tomorrow?
yes, let's do it.
All right.
Let's
So,
do it.
guys, we will. My mom wants to talk about all things Love Island. So, we'll compile some Love Island tea and we will see you guys here tomorrow. I'm also doing a reality TV chat tomorrow at 5 p.m. So, look out for that. But
Make sure you like the video.
make sure you like the
Cause
video.
Mama Star is on here.
Period.
And make
Period.
sure um thank you, E, for empathy. And make sure you listen to the diss track so we can discuss it tomorrow. Cause child, it's some stuff going on.
It's some
Listen,
stuff going
listen.
on.
And Nick is about to crash out. He gonna tell Alandria, I can't get myself together. Cause Alandria gonna say, don't
Save
make
it
I'm
for
gonna have to take
tomorrow,
your
mom.
phone.
Save it for
Okay.
tomorrow.
Girl, I'm just, oh my gosh. They listen, they need to know
Save
about
it
me
for
because I
tomorrow.
love them. I'm praying for
Anyway,
them.
I love you so much, Star fam. Thank you for
Love
joining me
y'all,
and Mama
Star
Star. We
Family.
will see you tomorrow for a Love Island catch up
And
live.
this is an early night because y'all know we usually do 3 hours.
Ciao. And a
Max.
reality TV chat tomorrow evening as well. Love you all. See you soon. Bye.
Bye, my loves.
Clacky.